Beast Handlers, the new tower in Bloons Tower Defense 6. How good are they really? A lot of people will argue about whether or not they're worth it to buy, or just kind of suck, or if they're just an okay addition to BTD6. But today we're going to pull off something ridiculous, or at least try. We're going to beat an advanced map with only Beast Handlers and a hero. So the question is, first of all, which advanced map should we play? And this actually is one of the most important decisions about this entire run. If we pick the wrong map, we could be stuck doing stupid things for a really, really long time, just wasting our time. But generally, out of all the advanced maps, there's three that usually come to mind. Cornfield, Off the Coast, and then another brick. High Finance is sometimes okay because it's fairly long, but yeah, I try to stay away from it. In my opinion, though, another brick is going to be the clear standout because we could pick up balloons from here, drop them off 1 inch away, and have them have to go through an entire huge swath of track over here. The next question is, can we use a Beast Handler to start off an advanced map? And if we can we use a hero that is more expensive than just a base Beast Handler cost? Or more than 650 bucks? Probably. I don't see why not. Beast Handlers are okay to start off the game, but there's two ways to do this. There's either A, hoping that this Beast Handler will just be strong enough to micro through and just pop all these balloons. There's a chance, but it's not always guaranteed. Come on, get it! Oh, and it looks like no. Even with, I don't know, I'm really doubting it. Or the other way is with a Piranha Microraptor combo start, which will require some micro out of our Microraptor here in particular. So let's jump him around a little bit, jump him down here, and yes, it looks like this might actually be possible. Let's check this out. It's going to be tougher at the end of round 6 and 7, because we need to save up $270 before we can do anything here. All right, move down here. Okay, not easy. All right, with a little bit of micro and some last targeting, believe it or not, we're able to beat round 6. The good news is we're not playing an official CHIMPS game, we're playing a CHIMPS game, which means that we do have continues. So even if I lose on this round, I actually won't feel too bad because I already beat round 6 and I don't have to redo that again. Yay! So more micro. More very intensive micro. I think leaving this guy on last actually ends up usually working out pretty well, but then I gotta jump over here to pop this red balloon, moving back to first, and then there's blue balloon sneaking through already. Oh boy, I'm gonna be at this for a little while. Alright, looks like we managed to do round 7. And that allows us to get another Beast Handler. That actually might be enough for us. Believe it or not, Beast Handlers are a very weird starting tower, because getting a Microraptor Piranha combo usually is not as effective as just kind of leaving a couple base Beast Handlers on the screen. Kind of really depends on the situation and everything, but it is goofy. So it is making this... gosh darn it. Right, every round really is a battle here, but at this point we can get a second Microraptor, or I could have gotten a third Beast Handler, I guess. I think I probably want to go for that third Beast Handler here. Okay. Positioning is going to kind of matter here. When you chase with the Beast Handler, he does a sort of a long poke, and that long poke, if he's chasing, can end up hitting more balloons on accident. So I don't know if that's really going to matter here that much, but instead of going Microraptor, I'm going to leave this guy in the corner here and just see if this is enough. And it looks like, yeah, for round 9, it will be. So I guess that means that we can build a hero no matter what. The question is Etienne actually an optimal hero for us? And I don't know. All I can tell you is that I have a huge problem with camo balloons when I play with Beast Handlers, and knowing that I don't have to deal with camo balloons anymore is pretty sweet. On top of that, knowing that this hero can see through walls is going to be awesome for another brick. So I just feel like there's a lot going for me here. And I feel bad trying to use any other hero on this map, knowing that I have all those weaknesses kind of working against me here. So here's our plan, guys. Etienne, baby. Full camo detection the entire game here. Once we reach level 8, I think. And knowing that our T-Rexes and our Orcas are going to be able to see DDTs and camo balloons the entire game is very nice to have that on your side. The only real issue that I can foresee is obviously he's not the greatest of popping power. So I do have to rely on the beasts to do most of my popping power here. And it's finally that time. We're going to go for... Man, why are regen balloons being such a freaking issue? Seems weird, but I actually know the issue. I know exactly what to do here. Gyre Falcons. They do extra damage to regen balloons. So if you're ever having any issues with the regens, just do this. Ninja Kiwi added this to the game to stop regen farms from existing with Gyre Falcons. And it does work to do that, but it also gives you that special little regen bonus, specifically in the early game, round 17, round 31. Those stupid regen balloons that can be an issue no longer are. Delicious. All right, I feel pretty good at this point. I just need to make sure I get lead pop and power before around 28 and just kind of start getting some pop and power going, and I should be good for a pretty long time. All right, kind of crazily, I'm going to go for an early great white shark. Moab's coming out pretty soon. This guy should help out a lot. I don't think he's going to insta-kill the Moab at this point, but even doing a lot of damage is going to be very, very helpful. And then usually, even though it seems a little bit funky, I think I'm going to go for possibly a double Velociraptor play. I want one in the front and one in the back. One to start killing the balloons as soon as they... Ooh, look at this, round 35. One to start killing the balloons as soon as they come in, and then another one to kill the balloons as they're leaving. So I need at least one in range of this area. I'm going to go for an Allosaurus here and hopefully a Velociraptor pretty soon. I'm just going to hope that we can somehow get luckier, I guess. I don't know. Just pop the balloons, man. I don't want to deal with this. Just pop them. Pop them. There we go. All right. And 36, hopefully not an issue here either, but it might be. Things are going pretty good at this point. Great White Shark's not exactly optimal or amazing or anything like that, but he's not bad. Velociraptor down here, I don't really like having an 8 out of 24, so I think I'm actually going to go for a 24 out of 24. It'll stop pretty much all balloons. But before I do that, I'm going to go for a second Velociraptor over here, I believe. But I'm going to wait until after the Moab before I officially do that. Or at least on the Moab round. All right, let's see. On the Moab, Velociraptor. I mean, he does do a little bit of damage here. He's doing 9 damage per shot. That's not bad. Great White Shark, though, is going to have to do the majority of the damage here. Hopefully he gets at least one more... Whoa! We only get one shot off there. Velociraptor's really going to have to clean these things up. Come on, Veloci. Velocissy! Oh, he's not do it. And I don't know if this is for sure the answer, but I think just getting our Great White Shark up a little higher might be the answer here. If I could just pop this thing a little bit quicker, I might be better off. I also decided to go for one quick owl here because he can pick up ceramic balloons. So even if I just grab like one ceramic, might be enough to save the day. He grabbed one ceramic. And woo! All right, the Great White Shark cleans that thing up. All right, that was not exactly smooth, but successful. That was actually kind of crazy. Allosaurus, just a 6 out of 6 Allosaurus is actually pretty freaking good, dude. But I got to Velociraptorize him. I need a sissy in my life here, so I'm going for him. I'm also going to put this guy on a strong. I think it's going to be a little better for us. And I think I do want to go for 2 Velociraptors 24 to 24. Seems kind of weird, but it's not a significant chunk of change for me, at least at this point in the game. I think as long as I don't get too ridiculous with upgrading other things beyond that, I think just getting one decent level Great White or Orca, and then just kind of focusing on the birds for a while is probably our optimal strategy. So let's do that. Let's go for one more set of this combo. We're going to buff the Great White Shark on this guy, and we're going to buff the Velociraptor here. And kind of just do that across the board for a little while. Did take quite a while, but I ended up getting both Velociraptors to 24 to 24. They may end up being a T-Rex later on, but I usually lean away from T-Rexes unless I absolutely need them. Because they are so much less efficient for popping power, but you get that ability. That ability can really save the day in a lot of really goofy and weird situations. Specifically, if I was able to put both of them in pretty cool middle parts of the map here. Like if I put them over here, I think if I stun, I'm going to hit a huge area right in the middle, right where all the Moabs, all the balloons are going to be. But again, it's more about focusing on getting this unbelievable mofo right here, the Puakai. The reason why you want to get this guy is because he is one of the only good ways to stun, slow, / kill DDTs with Beast Handlers. You can deal with them by getting enough Orca action, specifically Orcas with cam detection, but usually that takes a lot of support to make that happen. Instead, you're much better off just going for some frickin' giant condor action. So here we go. We got a giant condor already. This guy can pick up Moab class balloons at this point, which is pretty freaking ridiculous. I got a Great White Shark that's just insta-killing all the Moabs on top of that. So we got a cool combo going for us, but I need to save up a lot of money here. I need not one, but I need 4 giant condors all in one spot. Now, one thing that I want to point out that a lot of people don't really like that I do, that I think is just silly if you do it, is that you can increase the range of your birds by just getting birds in other places. So if I wanted my bird to be able to reach all the way up over here and start grabbing things, I could buy him over here. I could buy one quick bird. That's it. That's all I need. A huge extra range boost for just $195. But then you start pushing things and pulling things and doing weird things with your pushings and pullings, and it doesn't really stay organized. You can end up chasing things a lot of times, and it just makes it very terrible. So instead, I like to bundle them up, just get 4 birds, 1 spot, get them all to Giant Condor action, Puka the crap out of this thing, and then it's only going to do exactly what I want it to do. It's never going to do stupid, random, crappy garbage stuff. It's going to do one thing. It's going to grab balloons from here and bring it up here. Go boop, 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 boop. Just ping-pong those mofos. That's it. That's all I want him to do. I think that's what he's going to do. And for now, even low-level Giant Condors are actually pretty freaking sweet, man. I mean, these things are picking up mobs, reinforced mobs, just dropping them back into place here, letting my Great White Shark do all the damage. So, obviously, they're doing their job, man. And I feel pretty comfy for a long time. Got to admit, things are still going pretty smooth at this point. Around 75 here. You can see the Moabs going down. Pretty much everything's going to be popped right here. And if anything does sneak through over here, the bird picks it up and drops it back up over there. It's quite wonderful. So at this point, I decided to go for one 32 out of 64 Giant Condor by sacrificing this Giant Condor into him. But I think I might keep my other 2 Giant Condors for a little while. I think I'd rather have a couple random Moab picker-uppers than just have one. Maybe I'll do 1 40 out of 64 and then leave the other 16 out of whatever the heck he is. 16 out of 64 here. Just let him chill for a little while. But if you rely on just one, it can sometimes end up being an issue. Not always, though. I think overall, my only regret is probably this Velociraptor. He made sense in my head because I want to clean up any balloons that are sneaking through here, but none of the balloons are getting here because the birds just pick them up and drop them off back over here. So this guy's doing a wonderful job. For the amount of money I spent on this thing, this is kind of ridiculous. He's got 200,000 pops already. I mean, nobody's even close. 50,000 for this guy. I mean, even my birds, 24,000, 3,000. He's doing everything. Literally, this guy is doing almost everything, and it's kind of weird to say that. Even Etienne, 25,000. It's just insane. But yeah, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. And that's going to lead us to our 4th Giant Condor. So if you guys don't know why we're getting 4 Giant Condors, if you want to get a 5th tier Beast Handler at all, you need 4 of them. And you need to sacrifice all 4 of them into a single, or merge all 4 of them into a single guy. So I'm going to merge this last one here, kablamo, and now I've got the 40 out of 64 that I was talking about, but now I need to save up a whopping, what, 33,000 or something? $32,400 to get a Pukai going. And I don't know how I feel about that, man. I don't know how I feel. All right, first of all, Zummergird, round 80. How we do? How we do? All right, let's use Etienne's ability here. Once they're down to BFBs, Giant Condors just drop them off. So I'm actually not that afraid, to be completely honest. Just pick them up, drop them off at the front. I don't even know what this guy's doing here, but okay. I guess I accidentally didn't do something with him, and now I already have 24 out of 24, so he may just be a waste, but he's actually doing something. He's actually popping balloons. Okay, you could stay there, my friend. You could stay there. And then, again, we need to save about $30,000 at this point. All we have to do is merge and then buy the 5th tier. And as long as we do that before round 90, we are absolutely golden. The only issue is, can we survive through 2 Zomagods on 85, 4 Zomagods on round 87, Zomagod combos on 88 and 89. It's like, it's getting a little scary here. But the good news is, Etienne is already level 16. I've got abilities for this guy to use whenever I feel like I need them. And I have the option, if I make enough money here, to maybe even do something crazy like buying an Orca. So I have options available still. If you guys are enjoying the way that I'm handling my beast, make sure you guys use my creator support code. It's quite simple, SJB. Thank you, guys. We're so close. We're only $5,000 away. All we have to do is survive 2 Zomagods. And I think that should be manageable. We're going to use both Etienne's abilities here to just make it happen. Alright, hopefully. Maybe a little on the early side, but the main thing is getting rid of the Zomagod layer. Once we get rid of the Zomagod layer, BFBs are easy. So this is pretty much a round 80 repeat. I think it's going to be the exact same thing, hopefully. It's a slow process, but there we go. And then don't forget, once we get the Puakai, we can pick up not only DDTs, but also Zomagods, dude. Even reinforced Zomagods! The only thing we can't deal with is a bad blue. And then I'll show you what we're going to have to do for that thing. That's one of the things that scares me. Definitely. All right, reinforced BFB shouldn't be any big deal here, and I think we're ready to merge. So let's get this last merge going. Kablamo, 64 to 64, and we need $2,000 to make the... Oh, crap. Hopefully that wasn't early. Uh-oh, we got to deal with 4s on my gods right now. Etienne's only level 18. Okay, okay. Okay, okay. You know what? Maybe it's manageable. We probably are going to get the money on the fly right here. Ooh, that's all popping real quick here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. By the Pukai. Okay, on the fly, and bam, shazam, we get him up. Woo! All right, Pukai is officially on the screen. Once you see a 5th-tier Pukai, you know things are going to be so much better for you. But it's not an automatic win. This guy still has his weaknesses. Significant chunks of balloons. He doesn't really pop them as much as he just slows them down. So now we need to get that popping power flowing. And I think the easiest answer for us is, of course, the Orca. And we want to max this guy out. We want a full 64 to 64 Orca. It's pretty much the only way to do it. And then probably go for a double dose of that if we can afford it. Or whatever we can afford as far as Orcas are concerned. Here we go. TDTs. Round 90. Oh, yeah. Beautiful, beautiful. That's what I like to see. Oh, yeah. Oh, Google Snarfs. All right, again, the only wasteful money that I've built this entire game is definitely this Velociraptor. He was only useful for, like, 2 rounds. He's got 1,500 pops. The amount of money we spent on this guy, check this out, 1,500 pops compared to 330,000. Same amount of money, 24 to 24. It just makes him seem like the worst tower of all time. Or the best tower of all time, depending how you want to think about it. All right, it's Orca time. Now, this guy is already set up to be a beautiful, beautiful babe, because I got a bunch of random low-tier beast handlers over here that I can easily upgrade to Barracudas and then merge. If you're wondering why am I going for Barracudas and not Great White Sharks, technically speaking, it's a smidge more efficient to go for lower-tier beast handlers. And I just feel like I don't feel bad about going for 3rd tiers, but if I can go for anything lower and I already kind of have it set up, why not? All right? Like, I will not feel bad if I got really, really close here and the last little bit I decided, you know what, one Great White Shark's not going to break the bank or hurt me at all. Sure, why not? All right, we're 55 to 64. I think I have a couple more down here. Oh, they're already merged. Ooh, wow, okay. All right, 95, 95. Let's see how we doing. With the Mad Orca Puakai combo, it's looking pretty good. Yeah. I don't want to say unstoppable, but no abilities from Etienne required at all for 95, dude. Woo! All right. But I got to max this puppy out, though. So let's figure out how we're going to do that. You know what? Let's just get the Great White Sharks. I don't know. It's +5. What do I need? Yeah, sure. Let's overdo it by 1. We're going to go Great White. Great White. Boom. 64 to 64. Beautiful. Okay. Now I have to decide if I want to go for another one of those guys, or what else I can do to pop the baddies here. I truly don't know. I mean, I think the best bad popper in the game that I can build is this Orca right here, but I cannot build another Orca all the way up to 64 to 64. And then I really only have one little tiny puddle to deal with this guy with, where at least with the birds and things, I can jump across this little pathway here. I don't know. I'm a mild bit afraid. Let's go for one more. Oh, crap. Didn't mean to do that. I'm going to restart. Okay, not fully restart. That would suck. But I also would not have restarted if that was a black chimps medal. But we're going to Great White Shark this. And I'm going to go straight into just a regular old Orca, I think. But I am admittedly afraid of this bad balloon. I don't know how it's going to go down. Even this guy is not that powerful against him. Here we go. We got a second Orca up. And at this point, let's just do the same thing. Let's go for a couple Great White Sharks and merge these puppies up. All right, reinforced DDTs. Not that bad. And that's all my money, man. That's all I got. Woo! All right, so this is going to be scary. I got $1,000 here. Let's start off with 2 abilities. Oh, that was maybe a little bit too early. Back to first. All right, he's doing some damage here. Not a significant amount. Oh, boy. This is what it all comes down to. And honestly, I don't know what I could possibly change if this doesn't work. I would have to completely go un-Puakai here and hope that I can pop this thing without. Oh, and that just scares the bejesus out of me. All right. No, I don't want to merge you. I want to move you just a little bit closer. Got 2 orcas. Move him a little bit closer too. Maybe he can reach across the way here. Uh-oh, he's out of range. He's out of range. Move him closer, move him closer. He can't see through the walls. Uh-oh. This is not looking good. All right, one thing we can do is we can get the Gyre Falcon over here. That should give us the Puakai range. If I merge him over here. I can move this guy down a little bit. We got another Etienne ability. We got to hope that the Puakai can pick up both the DDTs and the Zoma Gods here at the very last second. That's our only chance. Come on. No! And he lets them sneak through. Darn. We got one more wrap around here. Let's see what's gonna happen. I did the exact same thing with my merged Eaglet. But all I want to do is I need the Puakai to do his freaking job, man. He needs to pick up those DDTs. He needs to pick them up. And there's no guarantees on that, obviously. This is one of my big problems, too. Oh, he picked him up! He picked him up once! He picked him up twice! He picked up the Oh My Gods! Wait. Slow down. Move him back here. Move him back here. Move him back here. Move him back here. Yeah. Move him back here. Move him back here. Move him back here. Yes! Move him back! Move him back, baby! And that is all we needed to make it happen. Woo! Talk about a spicy end, though. That was pretty ridiculous, guys. Our Monkey Star, of course, the Puakai was 756,000 pops. But I think this guy's probably close. Yeah, half a mil. And then this guy also very close with half a mil, nearly. Ridiculous game, guys. Ridiculous game. But if you guys enjoyed it, make sure you press that like button. Make sure you subscribe. And, of course, have a super duper delicious day.